For decades, Al Cleinman has been a student of the business of optometry. As a consultant, he's been instrumental in the development of some of North America's most successful optometry practices. Each week, he addresses timely topics to help optometrists build and improve. And now, here's Al with his insights on the business of eye care.
When I was but 23, I co-founded the first national buying group for optometrists. Co-Optics of America received a lot of attention from the industry and the trade press. Our growth rate was exponential, and because we were structured as a true cooperative, we were grossly undercapitalized. I had started the firm with a $10,000 loan. 5 years later, we were a multi-million-dollar organization with a significant negative net worth and owed suppliers almost $500,000. I remember talking to my partner at the time about our challenging cash flow situation. My comment, see how far you can get on 10 grand? As I look back, that comment affirmed my philosophy that anything is possible. And to make a long story tolerable, I was ultimately successful attracting several $1 million in investment from venture capitalists. The firm paid its bills and went on to acquire others. Ultimately, a substantial payout was earned by those who had bet on my vision. During my 4-year tenure under institutional investors, before I founded this firm in 1989, I'll admit that I didn't much care for the transition from that of a scrambling startup focused on plowing new ground to one that was totally focused on returning a profit to its investors. I was a bit of an idealist and didn't much care for the environment in which I found myself. But I did learn a great deal from my investors during the 4 years that I remained with the company as its CEO and chairman. One of the most important things that I learned from my investors was an affirmation that thinking big was an asset. Indeed, during that period, we were no longer focused on survival, on what we could afford, but more on what was possible. It was very freeing. I share this story because we often come across practices where the owners simply can't see their own possibilities. They have a hard time grasping that they could be doing things better, more efficient, more effective. One metric that shows this is the dramatic difference between practices in terms of cash generated per doctor hour scheduled. The average optometrist generates about $357 in cash per hour of patient care. In simple terms, were you to quote your fees as does an attorney, you'd charge $357 per hour. While that's the national average, the clients of Cleinman Performance Partners average over 2 times that number. Yes, over $700 per hour, and our top performers generate well over $1,100 per hour. Yet when we share this data with many optometrists, they seem to have a hard time grasping the possibility. They can't imagine doubling their productivity. I believe that this is because they see their world through the lens of their current situation versus the lens of possibilities. Our mission at Cleinman Performance Partners is to transform lives through recognized and realized possibilities. Most of you are working too hard for the money you earn. You're not achieving your possibilities largely because you're too close to the work. You don't have the necessary perspective, the comparative data, and experience with higher performing enterprises. We can help you see and secure yours. Imagine a practice that you control versus the one that's now controlling you. Imagine achieving all that you desire. Imagine working less and making more. Want to uncover and realize your possibilities? Reach out to us at askcleinman@cleinman.com for a no-obligation exploration.
We hope you enjoyed Al's message, and if so, please hit that like button. At Cleinman Performance Partners, our team is dedicated to transforming lives through recognized and realized possibilities. We have resources in nearly every aspect of the business of optometry and the experience to help you get where you want to go faster and easier. If you'd like to explore your possibilities or challenges, contact us today at Cleinman.com. We're here to help. For more great videos that educate while they entertain, please subscribe to the Cleinman Performance Partners YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.